Welcome to Next Level Rugby. My name is Ryan Ginty. Today we have a wonderful matchup for you. Mystic River versus Old Blue. Everybody's been waiting for it. It's been the match that we've been looking to. It's going to determine who is the top team, men's top team here in the Northeast. We are at Baker Field in the Bronx University for this outstanding matchup. As we get it started, these two teams, Mystic River 3-0, Old Blue 2-1 coming to this matchup. We look at the Mystic River lineup. O'Donnell, Baza, and Schlotman are going to be front row. Look for the guys to do a lot of work with McKenna Macchietta behind them. The back row will be busy all day with Rafferty, Shermitis, and McKinnon. Look for that back line to cause some damage with two. We look at the Old Blue guys. You know, we see Birdie there at the 10. He's been fantastic all season long, controlling the play. And you'll see Nate Augsburger, who's back from the Eagles. He'll be pressing the pace. And then look for these fours to set some pretty good walls and own their set pieces. You know, Marty Veal's got him flying high, and with Stephen Lewis back from England, you know this team's going to be looking to make a statement here at home at Baker Field in front of their hometown fans. So as we get ready to get started here, we got this wonderful view courtesy of our Next Level Rugby drone cam. This is the matchup we have all been waiting for: Mystic River versus Old Blue. Black Captain. Mike Kelly is the man in the middle,
okay, you ready to go here?
And we got him mic'd up today so you can hear all the action from the field and the man controlling the 30 men taken to the pitch this Saturday evening. So we're getting it started, and Alatasi Tupu, the Samoan international, gets it underway. Old Blue goes up to gather it, but not handled cleanly.
Use it!
Ball out to McKenna. McKenna heads straight up in, but the Old Blue defense is right there. See Old Blue shifting out. Pono with the ball back inside to Dezzo. Dezzo's a new addition to the team this year. You see a good maul coming on. Dezzo caught high, and then the force is driving him forward. Come on, birds out wide, space out wide, and there's Collinson out there. He's waiting. He's got the ball in hand. He's heading straight up field. Pass was a little bit too high and looping. Couldn't do much with the pass, but he did recover. Ball taken straight forward again by Big O'Donnell, the man out of Norwich. Pono setting it back out to Dazzo, but tackled well by the Old Blue defense. This defense has been pretty solid all season long. Exception of Life. It did give up 46 points to Life, but against Boston Irish Wolfhounds in Boston, pretty good defense. That has been something they've been working on all week long. To see Gabe with the box kick taken by Sinclair. Sinclair gets it back to Connor Wallace-Sims. Nice clearance kick, but doesn't find touch. Perrone able to keep it in bounds. Wallace-Sims playing in place of Luke Hume, who has a pulled groin. So we see Pono dancing around a little bit, getting a couple extra meters.
Good drive.
So Old Blue has the ball, heading straight up through Matty. Augsburger with the box kick. Looks like it may have a little bit too much on it, and it's going into touch. So we're going to bring it all the way back.
Captain.
Off of the box kick by Nate Augsburger.
Take a scrum, okay.
So Mystic River's going to opt for the scrum, the point of the kick. So we've seen a pretty fast pace to start this game. You know, we expect this out of this. These two teams, back lines that are absolutely blazing fast. Fantastic.
Smart guy got. All right, here we are.
Here we go, Blue.
Excuse me.
Odie's up. Hot, Odie's up. Why is he?
So Mystic River with the first scrum feed.
Coach!
Hold!
Gabe Perrone to put it in.
Set!
And here we are. We see it up. Right away, it looks like Olaf Matty
All right, gents.
and Slotman kind of both of them going down. Mike Kelly asking for them to find their shape.
Seconds!
Coach!
Olaf is from Sweden, went to Columbia University.
Set!
We made a natural transition here to Old Blue, took a 2-year break off for work, and now he's back playing with the Old Blue side, and they're glad to have him back. So now we have Pono with the ball. He looks to hit Dazzo, spins off one tackler. Cleaned up by the Old Blue defense.
Last!
See Joshua Rice firing up there. Alatasi testing Ryan Mattias. Goes back inside to Frazier, but Rice shuts him down right away. McKenna with the ball, big man, but catches it. That Old Blue defense up real quick. Ball out to Joe Shermitis. Here's Joe Shermitis in there telling the ref I caught that ball.
There's a mark here, gents. Let's go, boys.
McKinnon, what do you want?
Not really sure what's going on there, but we get this fantastic view again from our drone. This is a new addition to the Next Level Rugby production. We're adding this in. We can live stream off of this, so all angles of rugby covered. You won't miss 1 second of the action here. Next Level Rugby's got you. So we see a pick and go. Schwartz with the steps of the Australian, steps right back inside. Going forward and lost on the ground. Slotman's there to pick it up. Gets it out to Gabe Perrone. Gabe's by himself. He's not the player on this pitch for Mystic River that you want having to challenge these Old Blue forwards.
No, lost foot and tackle back here. No advantages gained. Scrum blue. There's a mark here, John. Hey, gents, defensively in the scrum. Get off the mark before you wheel it, all right? Yes, otherwise, it's intentional. Yeah? Yes, sir. All right.
So Kelly straightening out the Mystic forwards. Mike's out of Pennsylvania here. One of the best things that we've seen all season, all coverage of Next Level Rugby. Can't complain about any of these refs. They've all been top-notch, quality refs, national panel refs for these top Division I and ARP matchups here. We see Sean Rafferty pick the ball up, but Bobby McMahon just shutting it down. Bobby McMahon is a beast there, playing flanker. And there's Tassi trying to step Mattias again. Frazier back inside. Same move just happened about a minute ago. Same result. And then we see Nate Augsburger coming over the ruck. Takes out his opposite number. Dave McKenna gets shut down.
Last foot.
Perrone back out to Pono. Pono trying through Dazzo again. Dazzo's met. Now we look. Mystic out left. Looking to go wide, and they found a hole. Pono's found a hole. He's cutting it back up. He's got Birdie. Now he's got Michael Sinclair, but Sinclair doesn't miss tackles very often. He's able to wrangle. Back to the left. There's Diego with ball in hand. Breaks the gain line. Doesn't get too far, though. All Blue defense swarming. Did a good job of slowing the ball down. Now Gabe's out to Joe Shermitis. Taken down well behind the game line. And again, coming out to the right-hand side. Ball out of hand, but it's behind O'Driscoll on the pass. Mattias gathers it. Nice little flick into Sinclair. Sinclair and O'Driscoll going to do battle, and O'Driscoll gets the best of him, takes him in a touch. Frazier looking to go quick.
Separate.
And then you see Nate Augsburger.
There's no.
You see Mike Kelly straightening out Nate there. Nate getting a little bit fired up there at Frazier. Not exactly sure what that was all about, but Mike Kelly all on top of it. Shutting it down before I think it started. This is probably going to be a pretty chippy match. These two teams are definitely looking to be the top two teams in the Northeast so far. Pride, bragging rights, everything on the line here. Not to mention this is Old Blues turf. They're going to defend it.
Seven, in or out?
So we're waiting on the line out to get sorted here. So Blythe up, beyond Blythe. Kakina there to clean up the dirty ball. Shermitis, his partner, taken down by Rice. Combination of Rice and Mattias in there. Slotman takes the ball straight up.
Play on.
Blythe shuts it down with a little help from his friend.
Take a step, Black. Black, step.
So McKenna again met, taken down pretty hard. Pono back to the inside running of Rafferty. So McKenna again with the ball, but he stops his feet, makes it easy for Blythe to take him down. Pono looking to stretch it out wide. Dazzle doing a little bit of dancing, but that Old Blue defense just all over him. We've seen him very effective in open field so far this season, but Old Blue's got answers. The referee playing advantage right now. Tupu's taking it up. Advantage is over. He's got Frazier on the outside. He cuts back in. He beats Sinclair this time, but doesn't beat Augsburger. Augsburger comes over. Good counter ruck coming on. Ryan Matthews right through. As soon as that ball's taken out, he puts Tupu down. So Diego now pops into McKenna. McKenna met. So Pono taking the line, sees the line, looks to come back across, nothing there. All off Matty there, keeping him from going any further. Gabe pops it back in to Diego. Diego taken down by Harry Higgins. It looks like Harry may have lost his feet there. So
How
many seconds can you hold before you have to release?
Wait, please. Okay. Show me a good go for the ball. All right.
So you didn't
10 meters, please.
release it. Not this one, sorry. So this one down here.
Yeah. Show me a good take. All right.
So we got Mike Kelly talking with the captain Schwartz there. Schwartz talking through the penalty. Tupu's going to go for points here, and it's going to be the first opportunity for one of these teams to get on the board. This game has been played at a blistering pace so far. These teams just going right after each other. No give whatsoever. And this is a great opportunity here for Mystic to take an early lead. Tupu's usually pretty sure-footed. He's got a good angle on the kick. Strike, and he's going to pull that to the left. That's an uncharacteristic miss by Tupu there.
22.
It's going to be a 22 coming the way of Old Blue here. So the score is still 2 donuts, 0-0 right now. Birdie to take the kick. There's a 22 drop.
Goes up. Go right here.
So Birdie's going to go ahead. He's going to send it nice and long. Taken by Tassi. Tassi weighs his options. He's going to put it back in the boot. He's going to try and chip it over and find some space, but Augsburger shuts it down real quick. Gets a nice flick off into Sinclair. Sinclair shakes one tackle, steps around Frazier. Rafferty can't bring him down, but Schlotman's there to clean it up and bring him into touch.
In touch.
So we're going to have a line out to Mystic River. A little ping pong kicking back and forth. Augsburger does well to clean up the Tassi chip.
Alex, defensively, just watch your side, moving back with the dynamic ruck 'em all. Set the numbers right! Set the numbers, please.
So Baza with the throw in, goes long to Frazier. Frazier pops it back out to Gabe. Back into a hard run in Hollywood. Hollywood goes straight up. Met by Augsburger. Pono with the pass in behind. Now looking to find a little bit of space for Dazzo, but the defense shuts him down. Nice, good long ruck there by Collinson. Again, just the pressure from this Old Blue defensive line coming up out of the BC gap, shutting down the attack. That time, Pono tries to go back inside, but just bounces forward.
No. Didn't hit me.
Bounces forward off of Joe Hollywood to Gabe Perone. Accidental offsides on that one. So we're going to come back for a scrum down, going the way of Old Blue.
Standard.
Bulldog. Head up. 40 head up.
So we got a nice shot here. This is Next Level Rugby. We are providing you coverage of the ARP and Northeast Men's D1 action. Right now, Old Blue versus Mystic River.
Up.
Thank you.
Old Blue in the black kit.
The mark is here, all right? Just need you to watch the drive till that ball's in. Understand?
So Blue on the right-hand side of your screen in the black kit. Mystic River on the left-hand side with the white and the blue stripe kit.
Coach! Bind! Set!
So feed for Augsburger. And the scrum collapse. But they're going to play it out now. Schwartz got it into Augsburger's hand. He's going to chip through a little kick. Looks like it may have bounced in touch first. We're going to find out. So we're coming back for the penalty. It looks like the flanker may have released early on their bind there. And now Birdie's going to go quick. And he's going to look. He's going to kick. He's going to try a crossfield kick to Sinclair. Michael Sinclair not able to gather it, but it was there. Birdie found them sleeping. Love seeing that pulled off. I like that they're looking for that. That's a heads-up play. Michael Sinclair out there, the Stony Brook man with the best haircut in college possible, probably at Stony Brook. Look him up on Facebook. Check out that nice flat top. Actually just talking about that with some of the Stony Brook guys that were in the stands before the game. Making fun of Brian Michael and his hairdo from a couple years ago.
31. Pick and go, pick and go.
31.
Most definitely cannot compare with the Sinclair. Flat top and pick and go by Rafferty, taken down again by McMahon.
Last foot black.
Gabe Perone out behind to Tupu. Tupu then gives a nice good clearance kick. Doesn't find touch. Wallace Sims is back there. He's got it. He's going to put it up. Kicks it across the field.
Keep it trading black.
He's got Kirkland chasing on. Bounces back. Useful kick. Rice is there to clean it up. Rice gets a stiff arm taken down by Macchietta. Good ruck in there. Augsburger with the ball back out. Birdie then gets it out. Oh, and just dropped. Mystic River now has the ball. Dazzler looks to head straight up. Takes it back. Pops it off the deck. Not advised to do that. So a little bit of frantic play in there. Mystic River did have the advantage on the Old Blue knock-on.
Hey, watch it spread now.
So we're going to bring it back for a scrum down going to Mystic River. As we see the Columbia banner in the background here. Old Blue, the long roots established with Columbia University here.
Watch it left, Bobby.
Here at this fantastic facility. Great feeder program for Old Blue as well.
Hold.
Columbia University hosting the Old Blue Men's Rugby Club. And we see Rafferty again. McMahon again for the third time. Takes him down on the pick and go. And Rafferty loses the ball this time. McMahon is up with the ball. Takes him down. Gets back up and runs around. McMahon is an animal. Looking for an offload. Loses it. Augsburger does a good job of getting it back. Birdie's got it now. Quick in the hands. Hands are out there. And there's Michael. He's out there. Oh, he slips the tackle. One to beat. He's got to turn the corner. He's going to score. Fantastic. Michael Sinclair. Michael Sinclair, fantastic try. They found the space on the outside. Frazier got sucked in, and there's nothing they could do when Michael Sinclair gets that much space out there on the wing. You see the replay here. You see Frazier all the way in, gets sucked in nice by Harry Higgins. Harry Higgins with pass out, gets it to Sinclair. Nice work there. Quick hands, finds a space on the outside.
Just watch your defensive line.
And Michael Sinclair
that,
taking it in 5 points, and Old Blue strikes first blood.
Okay, I got you.
So James Bird with the conversion. He's a man out of Cardiff, Wales, played for Lenniston High School and Bristol University. He's been all over the place. Fantastic fly half. My favorite fly half playing the game right now in the United States. The guy is very creative. He plays with a nice little chip on his shoulder too. He's got a little spunky attitude, and I absolutely love that. And you like a nice chippy fly half. Got a lot of titles underneath his belt. Also done a lot of touring. Been with Old Blue for a while now. You know, a couple national championship tournament runs with the Old Blue Sevens team, and pulls it just right.
From the sideline, that's what your captain's for, okay? No messages from the sideline, that's what your captain's for, all right?
2 years ago, we're talking about that Sevens team. 2 years ago, Mystic River runners up, lost in the last play to Seattle or Serevi, whichever team they were playing out that year. I believe they were Seattle. Lost last second to them, and then the following year, last year, they made it after winning the Northeast Sevens Championship circuit. Made it to the national championship run, finished 5th, but they ended up losing again to Seattle and had another chance on the very questionable call in the semifinal game, I believe, or quarterfinals game, and against Seattle again. And they were defeated, so finishing 5th in the nation this year. Mystic River finishing 3rd in the nation in sevens.
Do we have a knock-on and field of play?
Yes.
Who's knock-off first?
Black.
Knock-off black first?
Yes.
Okay, Mark's over here?
Yes.
Thank you. Okay. Okay. Didn't go directly into touch, okay? You're gonna get the first knock here, all right?
So we see an effective use, not just 2 teams out here working to give you this game. You got 3 teams on the pitch. You have Old Blue, Mystic River, and then you have Mike Kelly with his 2 assistant referees Fantastic job of getting the assistant referees out here. One man can't see everything. We need assistant referees across the board at all levels of rugby. And that's something that as a community we need to commit to.
All right. I need this side to hold the weight, all right? I need this side to watch the drive, all right? Hold the weight first.
So we apologize if any colorful language gets through on this broadcast there. You know, it's a heated game. We got a lot of men in there, a lot of testosterone and aggression going forward, but we're going to try and edit all that out so you won't be hearing that.
Set!
So good scrum from the Mystic forwards. Sets a good platform for Gabe. And then Dazzo's still dancing around in there. Don't even know how that's possible. Now Tupa's got the ball. They're stressing out right. Frazier again. And there's Augsburger again bringing him down. That's been Frazier's nemesis. Oh, a big run by Sean Rafferty, but he's met by Sinclair.
Last fight!
Oh, Gabe coming in, but it looks like he was interfered with on that pass. So still playing advantage. Big Dave McKenna coming through. And it looks like that might be Josh Rice off his feet. Looks like Gabe's looking to go quick. He's going to go quick. He's going to pop that ball into Rafferty. Rafferty's going to be stopped by Augsburger originally. So ball back up. Dave McKenna taken low by Josh Rice. Slows the momentum. And another penalty. And it looks like Birdie's spiking the ball there.
Captain, please. Come over here. Come over.
I'm asking you a question. Whose hands in the rock?
Come over with me, please, okay? Down here we have offsides, hitting the scrum half while he's off, all right? Then we have number 10 with the hands in here. We're at the goal line. Please be very careful. All right? Goal line, please. We'll
so Mike Kelly with the warning. I think he's saying pretty much that next penalty is going to be a yellow card against Old Blue.
Okay? We're starting on the whistle. Mark's going to be back here. It's not true 5.
Coming to you, Luke Ball.
Scummy, here's your true 5 here. Wait for the whistle.
Yep.
All right?
So we got a nice tight shot. Taps. Ball into Kakinda. Looks like it kind of surprised Kakinda in there. Now he's driving. The drive is on for Mystic. Mystic Gabe with the ball out. Oh, it's a little bit too low. Backwards, though. Knocked backwards. Diego able to gather the ball. Gabe flicks it back out to Pono again. Dazzo shut down by the quick defensive line coming up, firing for Old Blue. You see them resetting it, and it looks like they turned the ball over. Fantastic job. They have turned the ball over. So we see the Old Blue boys celebrating there, all pumped up with that turnover, weathering a storm. Mystic River continually knocking on the door within 5 meters of their own try, and the Old Blue defense just coming out on top. Fantastic work. Ford's doing the hard work, and Olaf getting the turnover. And now Birdie's going to give him some good clearance. Next level rugby, USA Rugby, American Rugby Premiership as well here at Columbia University Baker Field for this matchup, top matchup between Old Blue and Mystic River. Mystic coming into this match 3-0 with wins over Boston Irish, Wolfhound, Boston, and Nyack.
In place.
Old Blue coming in at 2-1 with 48-21 win over Boston Irish Wolfhounds. Lost to Life when they traveled down to Georgia, and then won over Boston 58-11. As you see, Mystic River able to steal the line out. Looks a little sloppy on the deck there.
All right, scrum.
So a little sloppy in there. We're going to bring it back for a scrum from Mystic River.
All right, gents, here we are.
So we've seen on a number of scrums in this situation. We've seen the pick and go from Rafferty. Nothing good coming from it. Bobby McMahon just shutting it down. You usually don't see Rafferty getting shut down like he is, but McMahon is a beast in his own right. Fantastic scrum from behind. And look, ball out to Pono, goes left, taken off the deck well by O'Driscoll. Tupu out to Collinson. Collinson's got some space now. The burner's on. Kirkland's got him, brings him down. Collinson gets the ball back. Looks like he took a pretty good hit there. He's slow to get up as he's getting off the deck.
Not going to field first? No.
Back of his head went slamming down on that tackle there by Kirkland. Unintentional, of course. But Collinson did look a little slow to get up there. So we're going to bring it back. It's going to be a line out going to Old Blue. Just outside the 10-meter line.
No way!
Here it comes.
So nice line out taken there by Harry Higgins. Birdie's gonna put it on the boot. Back to Tassi. Tassi gathers well. He looks for some space. Looks to find it, tries to chip over again. Augsburger looks to close it down, misses it over his head, but nicely tipped back by McMahon.
Backwards!
But Tassi may have gathered it. Gabe Perron now looks out back, and he hits Blythe retreating. Blythe was retreating. It was not on purpose, not intentional, so no penalty warranted there. Looks like Gabe actually targeted him, threw it right at him, looking for the penalty. So Rafferty going straight up. Nothing coming from it. There's Sinclair and Mattias playing defense out there. Oh, Mattias gets stiff armed by Diego. Diego's into space, looking to cut it back inside. Got an inside runner with Collinson, but the pass doesn't come off right. Birdie with a nice kick. Off the deck.
Come back. No,
So Diego with a nice break there, just not able to connect with Collinson in a nice support run from the other side of the field.
Hold on.
Listen, once you keep a full bind and your butt on his the entire way through. Understand? Yep.
Squeeze.
So we got the scrum down, going the way of Old Blue. Nate Augsburger, Eagle, on the sevens team. Most recently at the OTC. He's back now playing with Old Blue. It's good to see him out there in the black jersey. And we see a great drive on here by the Old Blue forwards. There's that piece, nice little flick off the back from Schwartz into Augsburger. Augsburger's dancing. He gets back up. Not held. You see that fitness, and just this guy, he gets down, he gets right back up. Augsburger is just a complete athlete. And Baza coming in from the side.
Side entry.
Oh, and Birdie's going to go quick. Birdie's looking to test it. He's got Harry Higgins. Got to throw it right through to Harry Higgins. Bring it out. Oh, and Luke Slotman coming over. And Birdie, little gamesmanship. You see Connor Wallace-Sims mixing it up with OD, and I don't think that's a good idea, Connor. I don't think that's a good matchup for you. You see Schwartz sorting it out like a good captain should.
Your mark's right here. All right?
So Birdie with the penalty kick. Slotman coming right through the ruck and knocking the ball out of the hand, calling an intentional knock on.
All right, Captain, let's watch this one down here. Yep.
See Connor Wallace-Sims taking some issue with Chris O'Donnell. O'Donnell, the man out of Norwich. Connor Wallace-Sims played for the USA U20s. He's out of Nashville, but spent a lot of time over in England. His high school rugby. Oh, and another nice steal. Nice steal by Chris Frazier. Mr. River will bring him in off the wing and put him up in the line out. He is a big unit. He'll go up and get the ball, and Tassi with the clearance kick.
Hold.
Michael Sinclair underneath it. Gathers well. Gets it out on a Wallace-Sims. Steps one, goes back the other direction. Got Kirkland. Now Kirkland looks to turn a corner. Now it's the race. Collinson shuts it down with a little bit of help on the inside there. And there's Pono stopping Kirkland in his tracks. And a good ruck coming over by Evan O'Driscoll. And a knock on.
Okay, you guys straight off the stage, isn't that?
It's a good drive. Nice knock.
Fucking leave him out of it. Let's go! Here we go. Hey, on you up!
So, due to the Old Blue pressure there, we're going to have defensive pressure. We have an Old Blue scrum.
Crouch! Bind! Set!
Ready.
You see Mystic River
Behind it, white 9!
trying to wheel the scrum, not coming off. Birdie there in behind. Nice pass into Connor Wallace-Sims. He steps it. He gets Evan O'Driscoll on the outside. They're looking to stretch it to the left. He cuts back into the right. Augsburg with the ball back outside. Birdie now looking to get wide. Oh, nice pass in. Stiff arm on Diego. Oh, and that's going to be a try. Fantastic work by Old Blue. Samuel Scroggins finds the hole. Fantastic work by Old Blue. Stretch the ball to one side of the field and bring it back to the right. Find the hole. If we see here with our drone footage there, you see how many defenders that Mystic River has in a tight space. Big hole left out there, and Samuel Scroggins is going to take that through. We see it from the back again. A nice stiff arm of Diego. Diego trying to come over. But that defensive line of Mystic River just getting too bunched up there. And Old Blue exploiting that weakness, putting 5 points on the board, and James Birdie with the conversion. It is now 12-0. Old Blue on top of Mystic River. We're about 30 minutes gone here in the first half.
All that scrum, that tight has born in and onto me.
Okay.
It's like pretty, I mean, he's getting...
Very tight head?
Yeah, watch him, please.
Okay.
So we see Michael Baza talking with the ref, saying there's some issues going on with the scrum. Hasn't been the most stable platform for both teams so far. So Tassi with a nice high kick. Ball up, taken well by Schwartz. Captain looks in the dummies. Augsburger looks to box kick here. Pulls it back, sends it up nice and high. Nice high kick. Collinson plays it but doesn't catch it. And the ball is knocked into touch. Rick Kirkland chasing on there.
Spin touch.
Line out coming back to Old Blue.
Let's go, 55. Right here. Frazier.
Hold the ball. Open the gap, please. Open. Open it up. Thank you. All right.
This ball going nice and deep. Taken well there by the man. Oh, nice driving maul. And the maul got pulled down. Now Augsburger's going to take it quick. He's going to look to find space out wide. Birdie's got it. He's sending a big pass. Skips 3 defenders. Gets into the hand of Michael Sinclair. Sinclair's dancing around a little bit. The crowd's going nuts. Nice ruck over. And now Birdie, they're pressing the pace again. Augsburger looks to go over the top. Nothing coming on there. Ruck set. Ball back out to the right-hand side. There's Bobby McMahon.
Right one, roll faster.
So the poach
right
by Kakenda looked to be pretty good. Looks like his partner, back row partner there, wasn't able to roll out in time though, and now Old Blue able to take a shot at the post here. Extend their lead possibly to 15 points.
Understand what you're asking for, yeah? It's just not right in a row.
So all Old Blue in this first half so far. 32 minutes gone. You know, Mystic River was knocking on the door for a while there. Old Blue able to stifle them with their just pressure on defense that's just out of this world so far. You know, able to stop all the big threats that Mystic River has. Now they find themselves in a position to add another 3 points through the penalty of Joe Shermitis. And Birdie from this distance, and he is good. So now it's 15-0 right now. Mystic River is going to have to do something. Hopefully get some points before the half. Give them a little bit of confidence. You know, this isn't what they were expecting, I'm sure, to come down here into the Bronx and be behind 15-0. This is a team that's been absolutely blowing past all the other teams. I mean, first game 63-0 over Irish Wolfhounds, 58-13 over Boston, and then just a complete dismantling of Nyack, 42-5. But as we've seen, this Blue team, you know, coached by Marty Veal and Steve Lewis, a fantastic squad. These guys are always at the top of their game, one of the best clubs in the country, if not the best club in the country. Ask any of these guys, they're going to tell you they're the best club in the country. And, you know, when enough of the guys on the team tell you that, there's usually a little bit of truth to that. And then we see, wow, that was a little cheeky. Not a smart decision there by Schlottman.
Cynical on that one, no choice.
Yeah,
right?
absolutely. Gonna have to. That's a yellow card all day. I mean, he was coming back around out of that and just slotted the ball away.
I'm sorry?
Time for the line out.
He's an experienced player. He knows better than that.
Big check.
Obviously likes the cheese, doesn't he?
So Birdie now sending it nice and deep, about 10 meters outside of the 22. So Old Blue's going to be setting themselves up in a great position here with their line out. Mystic River was able to steal the last line out through the hands of Frazier. See if they pull Frazier back into this defensive line out. I imagine they will. Yep, you see him. He's in there. Birdie organizing his backs, talking to Bobby McMahon too, trying to put him out there in the back line. See Ryson nice and tight right off of Birdie. Ball's gonna go wide, take a nice. Swords comes in. They look to set the maul. Old Blue is fantastic at the maul. You see them just organizing now. Augsburger picks and goes. He's looking to get it out wide to Kirkland. Kirkland's gonna look to find a lane. Comes back inside off the sideline. Does a good job of not getting into touch. Augsburger then with the ball again out to Birdie. Birdie going behind. Nice ball into Rice. Rice has got it taken well but not held by Dazzo. So now Joe Shermitis is in there competing for the ball.
Too far on the ball. Offsides.
I went over and threw the ball. We'll have 10 as well, sir. We'll have 10.
So it appears that Joe Shermitis found himself in an offside position.
Okay, look, I don't need comments to recall, right? Sorry? Don't need comments to recall, okay?
Okay, yeah, no.
So your counts for it, right?
I'm just excited, says Birdie.
How long have we got?
Great excuse.
Plenty of time. About 7-ish.
I'm just excited. Hilarious. This is fantastic having the mic repped up. Mike Kelly agreeing to get mic'd up here on Next Level Rugby. Gives us a great seat and a great view. I mean, listening with our ears here. You know, 360 package here, trying to get the whole game picture, the sound, the feel, everything here. Next Level Rugby, bringing you to the newest, greatest heights that we can, providing you, the viewer, the best possible experience we have of covering domestic rugby here in the United States. And Birdie with a fantastic kick extends the lead 18-0 right now. Mystic River is definitely in a position that they need to get out of desperately.
You've come through the ruck, you haven't gotten the ball, now you're in front of the ball in an offside position.
So we're listening to the ref and Joe Shermitis talking about that last one.
He's going straight through, he's going past the ball, he's in offside position. He needs to get the ball. He needs to go for the ball, not stand in front of the ball. He's taking space. Yeah, he has to take the ball.
So fantastic explanation by referee Mike Kelly there as to why Joe Shermitis was offsides there. He's saying if he had taken the ball right away instead of taking the space and stepping over it, he would have been good. So the ball goes up again. Another bad take. Sean Rafferty there to clean it up. Old Blue not able to take it off the top. Big O.D. O'Donnell lowers his shoulder, but met by that defense. 3 defenders of Old Blue.
Black, take a step.
Take a step.
Ball out. Dazzo dancing, nothing coming on. Stiff arm shut down, and they're losing about 10 meters there. That dancing's not going to work. A big guy like that, you need him to run straight forward, but they're awarded with the penalty there.
You want points? Okay.
So Mystic River's going to go for points. So we've seen Dazzo, you know, he's a fantastic player when he can play in open space, but this Old Blue defense just way too good for him to dance around. They're not going to let him dance around. You know, he's just got to lower that shoulder and go straight forward. He's a 7s player, just making his transition over into the 15s game just as recently as this fall. So a lot to learn, a lot less dancing when you're in that tight space here. 15 people on the pitch, you don't have the space you do in 7s. You just got to sometimes lower the shoulders, go straight forward and set down the ruck. And so finally, Mystic River, just before the half, is able to get on the board. 3 points for the boot of Tassi. So it's 3-18. Mystic River, slowly but surely, you know, just ticking over points, finally getting on the board. We got about 2 minutes left here in the first half. Mystic River finally gets on the board. Old Blues defense has been the story of this game so far. Playing great defense. You know, giving up, getting a little bit sloppy in a couple of these penalties.
Just wait for me, all right? Okay,
Has been a chippy game so far. Now Birdie's got a look, sees to find a little bit of space, and fantastic kick. What a great kick. Smart move. Realizes there's nobody home there. Nice little kick, chips it in, bounces inbounds. It's going to be a line out to Mystic River, but they are in their end of the pitch right now, and there's a lot of pressure on this line out. Fantastic kick by Birdie.
Hey, get him.
Set the numbers, please. White, black, open it up, please.
Let's go. Hey, let's go.
So ball taken away, Old Blue. Augsburger looking to dance, find a little bit of space, cuts it back inside, does a good job of rolling around, keeping the ball alive. Ball pick and go weak. Dangerous option close to the sideline there, but does well to stay in bounds.
Lost 40 to tackle there. Hold on. Time off, gents. We okay here? All right. Yeah. All right, here we are. We're going to come for the scrum. Okay.
Oh, we need a prop. Hey, 31 set wide.
Hey, here.
Let's go. Hey. Take.
So Old Blue was able to go out, turn over the ball in the lineup, and then lost it going forward. So now it's going to be a scrum feed to Mystic River. The Old Blue scrum has looked pretty good on these last couple of set pieces. It's a vital position right now. Mystic River down without Schlotman in. He is sitting in the sin bin. He's going to be there for another 7 minutes off the cynical foul.
Set!
So now you see with the one man down, now Old Blue just able to power over and wheel the scrum. Fantastic. Fantastic scrum by Old Blue. Able to just manhandle Mystic River. Wheeled them pretty easily. So you see the way they were wheeled in there, you had the weak side. You had Kakinda going in there having to play 8-man to protect the ball. You got Shermitis having to play weak side to stay true there and make sure that nobody comes through. There's no pick and go if they lose it. So then it makes it easier to wheel the scrum. Now as we see, flankers are now in the normal position. No 8-man from Mystic River. That way they can get a little bit more of an even drive on and try and avoid the wheel. I see Kakinda trying to keep it going. Now that forward, the momentum, those forwards of Old Blue just doing a fantastic job. And then all of a sudden, Hollywood Shermitis comes around from some direction. He's going to get him on an offside position and an early release on the bind. And so you see this, and then, Nate Augsburger's calling for the scrum. He wants it. They've been dominant so far. They're going to look to earn another penalty that, although this Old Blue scrum's probably thinking, let's just walk this one right over and make a nice, easy try. They did it pretty well against Boston last time that they played. Walked the scrum right in and made it nice and easy for Schwartz to just dive straight down and put the ball down.
Bind! Set!
So here it should be about full time now after this scrum. The next opposite play should bring us to the halfway mark, which would be good. Hopefully Mystic River, they're hoping they can get out and get to the half before giving up any more points. But bleeding like a sieve points this half.
Last foot that right.
So ball taken back. Birdie gets it. Looks like he was dropping back into the pocket possibly for a drop kick. Pass not coming off by Augsburger. Augsburger now looking, stepping, trying to get around. Pass coming, but Pono's right there, able to bounce it back.
Advance. All right, off a black hand, white scrum.
So that's going to be the half, ladies and gentlemen. It's 3-18 right now. All Mystic River. Mystic River just absolutely, I'm sorry, all Old Blue. Mystic River having no answers for Old Blue.
I held my position. I went through.
So you just kept your feet. Yeah. By law, you're not the tackler. You're another player, which means you have to come from behind the gate. The fact you're in front of the ball puts you in offside position.
Did I go through the ball?
You went through the ball, but you're still too far in front of the ball. You're in offside position because you're in front of the ball. Yeah. That's the reason. So you've taken space and you bought time.
When he was down, I thought now I could step over.
The only thing you didn't do right was take the ball. Take the ball. Fair enough, because the ball is you.
I can't claim the space.
Yeah, you can't claim the space because you're slowing them up and you're giving your side more time to get it.
Fantastic explanation there from Mike Kelly on the penalty. Joe Shermitis understanding what's going on. So as we come back, we see Mystic River looking to take the pitch. Going into half, they just are able to put finally some points on the board, convert a penalty kick off the boot of Tupu, give them 3 points, but Old Blue had already put 18 on the board. It's a 15-point deficit. By all means, not out of Mystic River's reach if they can get their act together this half, put together some continuity on offense and actually work through some of the phases. They were able to get it out wide a couple times. Nothing really coming on for them through the middle of the forwards. Old Blue doing a good job of shutting down that BC gap. Old Blue has scored, though. A couple of nice plays by Higgins, and we're underway. So the ball is out. First half, we get it underway. It's going to be a line out going the way of Old Blue. Ball was kicked nice and deep. Ball returned and kicked. It was behind the 22, so it's going to be a line out now. Just on the other side of the 22, going the way of Old Blue.
Very good.
So see now with the throw. It's Mike Brown. So ball now coming. McKenna with the pick and go. Get some good meters on the second effort. Perone with the ball out. Nice back to Pono. Pono. It's knocked, touched. Back nice and deep. Good stiff arm.
Good drive.
Ruck is set. Looks like it's coming through. Good counter ruck there. But Matty is able to clean up the ball, get it away from danger, puts it on the boot. We haven't seen too much of him today. Kirkland chasing down the Tassi. Tassi then bounces it back to the inside, looks to find a little bit of space, gets in there, nice little flick off. Back in, looks to set the ruck. Ball out wide, space out now to the left. Ball just behind Collinson. If he got that cleanly, he might have had a chance to test Kirkland on the outside.
Ruck formed.
And Josh Rice getting in there just a little bit too late. Mike Kelly telling him that the ruck was formed when he went in there.
Time on the card. Said 2 minutes.
Yeah, we'll come back in next stoppage.
Okay. Next stoppage, here we go. Put it out.
So they're talking about Luke Schlotman, the man that's been sitting out in the bin since the first half for that cynical foul. Cynical penalty came around the maul. Came straight through from the line out, and he just batted it down, saw it there, knocked out. It's kind of funny watching it, but not funny if you're his coach, that's for sure, or his teammates. So I bet momentary lapse of concentration. I bet he wishes he could get that one back.
Oh, time off. Okay. You didn't bring the bin on, yeah? No, okay, cool. All right, here's your mark. Time's off.
So Michael Baza with the toss. Waiting to find the ball here. A little help from Rick Kirkland.
Just wait for the whistle, please, all right?
Getting it through Brown into the next level rugby. Saw Valentin there. Next level rugby camera guy helping retain the ball. Get this game started and underway. So nice, goes to the back of the line out. Now they're looking to find a little bit of space out wide. Coming through Hollywood. Hollywood's going to straighten up. Keeping it going, getting some hard meters. He's a tough man to bring down. Now they're going to bring it back the same direction. Go to Tupu. Tupu gets danced around. Frazier there to clear out the ruck. A lot of men in that ruck there for Mystic River. Now you see Old Blue defensive line looking fantastic in there. Just shutting Dazzle down. Nowhere for him to go. You just saw him. They were outnumbered. Fantastic defensive formation for Old Blue here. Coming up again. Blythe finishing up the tackle. So Blythe now finishing up a little too much in there. And he's going to earn himself a yellow card for that. Coming through.
Cynical. He was away. He didn't need to do it, and he pulled him in.
If the non picks up the ball,
Okay, here we go. 10 meters, please. 10 meters. Okay. Yeah. We're going to go 10 meters, please. Okay. So, shot? Okay.
So Mike Kelly having nothing to do with that, and now Tassi's going to be able to put some points on the board. First points of the board of the half on the board. Tassi is 1 for 1 so far today. He missed one that was straight in front of the post, but he did nail another one. So we get a nice, good sweeping view here from our drone camera, courtesy of Next Level Rugby, USA Rugby, American Rugby Premiership, bringing you all the best of men's D1 action going off here in the Northeast. Next Level Rugby, covering all sorts of rugby. If you want multiple camera coverage, you want your team repped well, hit us up. Brian, Rick, Ginty at gmail.com. It's Next Level Rugby. As you see Tassi kicking straight through.
All right. He's in a position where he's in the ruck. He's played the scrum half as he's bringing it out. He's laid on him.
And a fantastic kick by Tassi. Now it's 6-18. So Mike Kelly talking with the captain, Alex Schwartz, the Australian, giving him a little bit of a rundown about why Blythe is sitting in the sin bin for the next 10 minutes. Blythe coming by way of West Virginia University. Played on the Sevens team this summer for Old Blue Sevens. So a number of these guys out here on the pitch right now playing Sevens for Old Blue, either in their A side or their B side. Birdie organizing his kick. So ball's up, taken nice and deep. Tassi's going to send it back the other direction. He's behind the 22.
I'm with you.
He's going to look to get it out, but it doesn't find touch. Ball taken well. Ball back into Wallace Sims' hands. Now Wallace Sims looks to step, but Dazzle puts him right down. Looks like Schwartz playing the ball out now on a nice, good kick. Looks to get beyond Tassi. Tassi's going to let it roll back. And we got Kirkland chasing on right now.
22.
Tassi's letting it dance around a little bit, and then he finally touches it down. So it's going to be a 22 drop.
White.
Tassi brings it out. So Tassi with the restart. He's going to send it nice and deep. And there's a misstep right there. Kicks it straight into touch, so it's going to come all the way back to the 22. It's going to be a line out going the way of Old Blue at the 22.
Scrum option? Okay.
Hey, we'll take the scrum there. We'll go down.
So we got a nice shot of Jared Collinson out there. The man pointing right now, holding down the outside edge, the left edge of the field. Now Old Blue's going to opt for the scrum versus the line out.
Okay. Okay, I got you. So keep it outside. Here's a mark here.
Okay. Seconds.
So Schlotman back in the game now. He's matching up against Olaf Matty. Little known fact about Olaf, he's a Super G downhill skier back in his day. Before coming over to the States, he's from Sweden.
Both sides in. Scrum up. Okay. Here's a mark here. All right. I need a long bind out of you.
Yes, sir.
Solid on his back, not his shoulder.
Yep. Front.
Gentlemen, come on. We got to be safe about this. All right. Legit about it. On the 22. Back up. 22 is your mark. All right. Here we are. Thank you.
Seconds. Squeeze.
Inside or outside?
Inside. On the 22. Inside. Coach. Bind. Set.
So another scrum taken out by Schwartz. Schwartz out. Oh, nice little kick by Connor Wallace-Sims. He can handle it off the boot, but he can't handle it as he's going to ground. And Hollywood able to take it up. Ruck coming over by Collinson. Mystic River averting disaster. Ball out, and now Tassi's going to send it for a ride. Good, easily contestable kick, but O'Driscoll not able to pull it in. So coming back off the knock on of Evan O'Driscoll. Going to come back for Old Blue. We're seeing the scrums are getting a little shaky, a little dicey in there.
Time's off. 2 on, 2 off. Who's off?
Front row, 2 prop.
Thank you. Wait for a whistle, gents.
Never mind.
So Olaf Matty now off. Replacement prop on.
Coach!
Tight head has been the issue for Old Blue. Let's see if they can get it fixed with the substitution. Olaf has played a good game, but the set piece hasn't been the best. And we see it now, and it looks like it's straight down again. Coming out of there, but played out of the back by Schwartz before. Gets blown up. Kirkland chasing now, putting pressure on Pono. Pono lets it bounce into touch. And Kirkland marking the line out. So great kick by Old Blue now. It's going to put Mystic River under all sorts of pressure deep within their own end. a must. They must go up and grab this ball. You've seen having some good success going to Frazier. Old Blue has stolen a couple of these lineouts, though.
White, open it up, please. White, open up.
See Higgins, Scroggins, and Schwartz in there, looking to mark up. Michael Baza with the throw. Getting in, going straight up to Rafferty. Rafferty just goes up and gets it, pulls it back down. They look to set the maul. Perone gets the ball back into Tassi. Tassi's going to have a kick taken by Kirkland. Kirkland 1 foot in touch, 1 foot back in. Plays the ball quick. So now pick and go. Right back around. Bobby McMahon looking to help get him to deck. He's held up right now, and he's in a maul. Finally gets down to deck. Mystic doing a good job of slowing that ball down. Augsburger with the ball back out now. Birdie with the nice little chip over. Looks to find Sinclair. He looked to find it earlier. It looks to be better. Oh, and just not coming off.
Relax! Stop!
And a little bit of extracurricular going on there by Tassi, I think. Maybe not heard the first whistle.
Whistle, please. All right? Yeah. Whistle. Go back, please. All right. Sorry.
So you see Birdie again looking for that crossfield kick, trying to find Sinclair.
I'll keep.
So trying to find Michael Sinclair in there in the open space. You know, those kicks just missing by a matter of inches on each one of those kicks. A great option.
Keep it straight for me, all right?
I think maybe those kicks want to bring it infield just a little bit more. It seems like they're going straight to the touch line and not giving a really good opportunity to come back in on the ball. Ideally, you want your wings coming in back on the ball. At least that's how I understand it. Never been fast enough to play wing. So ball out to Tassi. Tassi gets the ball into Sinclair. Sinclair's going to have a run. He's going to back himself. He's going to go straight up in there. Slotman trying to hold him up and strip the ball out.
Bench here.
Ball back out. And Birdie's got to take a drop kick. It looks like a drop kick, but not good. The mark is called.
Hold back line.
But they're going to bring it all the way back. The referee was playing advantage. So why not? A smart veteran move by Birdie. Knowing he had the advantage, might as well take the drop kick.
Yeah. You just let me know. Just, he has this big habit of watching the fucking patch. Is that pushing sideways?
Okay, sorry, buddy.
Keep it up, Kirky.
So now Birdie looking to extend the lead. Right now they're up by 12. Birdie throwing the pellets or the fake grass up in the air there. Might just be part of his traditional approach to the ball. Kickers all have their own little ways of doing things, little habits, routines. It's been pretty solid so far today from the tee. And good again, 21-6. Mystic River needs to start scoring some tries. Penalties aren't going to do it anymore. Birdie is just absolutely killing Mystic River for their undisciplined defense.
Hold on.
Giving them all sorts of opportunities to put 3 points on the board, and they're just taking advantage of it, and they're converting all their penalty kicks.
Okay.
So we see Old Blue trying to get their man back on. Doesn't look like Blythe is going to come back on. He's going to be subbed out.
Time's on.
But 2 more minutes in the sin bin for Old Blue. They're still down a man and putting points on the board. That's never a bad situation to be in. So Schwartz takes the ball, gets it back to Birdie. Birdie's going to send it. And that's going to be into the stands, off the railing. And bounces back in. So just on the other side of the 50, Mystic River's going to have the line out. Next level rugby and USA Rugby, bringing you the best in men's D1 action here in the Northeast. My name is Ryan Ginty. Next Level Rugby, we are a media, visual, video productions company based out of Hartford, but we travel all over the place. Been out to Vegas, been down to Florida, all up and down the East Coast, and we'll be down in Charlotte for the ACRC Collegiate Bowl Series on March 21st. Oh, and we see a ball get a little bit sloppy back and forth in there.
It wasn't you.
But we're going to be down for the American Collegiate Rugby Championship Bowl Series. Also, we're going to be live streaming the AIC UMass game. Check that out on the Next Level Rugby YouTube page. It's going to be going off at 7 o'clock on Friday. You're going to be seeing this on Thursday if you're watching it. So tune in. Friday, going to be a fantastic match in the East Coast Rugby Conference. Next Level Rugby live streaming it for you from America International College. They are the #1 ranked team, courtesy of Golf Rugby Report. So make sure you check that out. Taking on a pretty good UMass team. So now, Old Blue with the scrum. Ball out. Birdie gets behind Rice. Looks to find Mattias. Mattias has finally got himself a hole. He's been pretty quiet today, but that pass just not coming off to Connor Wallace-Sims. So Wallace-Sims not able to gather the ball as he's coming in. So Mystic River going to have an opportunity here with the scrum. So Giovanni Perez coming in right now. He is a substitute for Blythe. He'll be playing open side flanker. He'll be all over the pitch, causing all sorts of trouble for this Mystic River attack.
Squeeze! Sick!
Hi to the big man!
Coach!
Hold!
Come up.
Thank you, sir.
Us, sir.
All right. You two are going to leave each other alone until the bind, yeah? All right. Off each other's heads. Lead the binds until the bind command. All right. Eyes on me for the engagement, all right?
Second! Squeeze!
So Mike Kelly laying down the law there, getting this scrum all sorted out.
Set! Come up.
So straight down again. Seems to be this near side of the scrum that seems to be the problem.
I want you ear to ear on the engagement as we discussed before the match. I need this side to stay up.
Yeah,
All right. Here's our mark.
Second!
Squeeze! Go, Mikey, here we go.
So we're going to have it again. It's going to be the third go at this scrum. Hopefully we get it right this time. This game's played at a blistering pace, but not right now. Get this ball out in the loose, and we get some good action for you to watch. So now we see it. Ball going nice and shiny. Oh, and you see it looks like it's just pulling down there. But Sean Rafferty pulls it out and able to go. Just has a go at it, and the referee's going to bring it back.
Every time.
Sorry, every time he's ended up under me vertically. Can you watch? I mean, it's becoming an issue with safety, sir.
He's collapsing everything.
So you see the Old Blue scrum celebrating that one right there, getting the turnover ball. Mystic River, I think, has pretty good reason to wonder what's going on here. They just lost possession of their scrum. It appears that the Old Blue tight head got his shoulders below his knees on that last one and pulled Schultman down to the deck. Now we see a good boy. Oh, now, again, the scrum just not getting it done right. So it's going to be 5 in a row now that we're going to have to bring it back.
Mark is going to be here. All right. Listen.
Fucking hit chasing and he's coming straight in. Yes.
All right. Gentlemen. Gentlemen. Shh. You two come with me.
Yeah, sweet.
All right. We didn't have this issue until you've come on. You were off for 10 minutes, right? So you two came back on together. Suddenly the scrums won't stay up. All right? I need the shape to stay from you.
Yes,
I need
sir.
the drive to stay straight from you.
Definitely.
All right?
Yeah, thanks.
Let's have it right here.
My head keeps ending up in the
That's straight.
Here's our mark here, gentlemen.
Props.
So Mike Kelly spot on there,
Second!
talking with the props, trying to get this all figured out. That way we can actually play some rugby.
Bind! Set!
So it looks to be like finally we got a good scrum. You see Mystic trying to wheel it, ball finally getting out. Now we're playing some rugby, ladies and gentlemen. Ball back into Rice. Rice taken down hard by Rafferty. Sinclair there to cover up. Augsburger with the ball out. Now Bobby McMahon, big Bobby McMahon taken down by Pono. And it looks like he may have gotten caught there in the roll. Fantastic work by John Kakinda. recent father coming in there and just tying up that ball. Bobby McMahon had no chance in there. And now Tossi's just getting that ball out wide. Collinson with the ball in hand, taking high and around, bounces right back in. Rafferty keeps him running straight and true over. Now McKenna taking a couple guys with him as he's going forward. Thrown out Pono. Pono looking to go wide through Tossi. Tossi's found a hole and he stepped through. A nice little stiff arm. Cuts back in. Gets past St. Clair. Now it's Frazier with the run. Frazier's going to have a run at it right now. Connor Wallace-Sims trying to tie him up. He's close to the try. He's going to be able to get over it. He's got it. I think he's got it, ladies and gentlemen. Chris Frazier streaking down the sideline.
Right away.
Seems to be a little bit of slowing it down here. Conference
issues
with the
with touch?
referees.
Okay, happy grounding?
As far as I can see, yes.
Could you see a grounding or no?
The guy went to. He had the ball under him.
Okay, thank you. Okay.
So long trade, Zach.
Guys, awarded.
So try is awarded. Great job by the referees there, communicating, talking, getting it right, getting the call right. We see just Frazier's released here now, and he's just gone, able to burn it. Connor Wallace-Sims goes high on him, should have gone low. And then you just see Frazier able to just drag a couple guys over with him, drag Connor Wallace-Sims over with him. Augsburger tries to come in and get rid of it. Dislodge the ball, but nothing coming off of it. So great try by Chris Frazier, and that's exactly what this Mystic River side needed. You know, they've been laying pretty dormant. You know, they're explosive. Their offense has been pretty prolific this season, but this Old Blue defense has been able to shut them down. So finally able to get a try on the board. It's 11-21 right now. Mystic River finally waking up. And now Tassi with the conversion. It's a difficult conversion, a hard angle. But it's good. So 12-20 or 13-21 right now. It's an 8-point game, two-score game right now. But Mystic River is starting to turn on the burners, opening up their offensive playbook and starting to make some things happen. All with just a quick gap. Tassi got the ball out wide. Tassi spotted the gap, cut it back inside, gets a nice little backhanded flip into Frazier, and then Frazier just burns it down the sidelines, and Wallace-Sims not able to bring Frazier into touch or out of or down prior to the try line. Fantastic try by Chris Frazier. So ball up. Kinder gonna look to challenge right at the opposite six. So see good communication out of that Old Blue defensive line. Toss again with the kick. Taken well. Now Wallace-Sims looks to stretch it to Augsburger. Augsburger now gets it back out into Kirkland. Kirkland's going to try and test Pono. Can't step O'Driscoll. Dazzle comes in and cleans it up. Great ruck there by Augsburger. Ball played out by Brown. Birdie takes it straight up. Ball dancing around in the back. Slotman there to clean it up, but he's off his feet. And that's the referee. Mike's going to get him for leaving his feet.
That's your mark right there. 10, please.
So Slotman just losing his feet in that heavily contested ruck. You know, Mystic River really good at the breakdown. That's one of the areas of the game that they really like to control. The contact area. You see these guys whenever they're making tackles, going in for strips as they're finishing the tackle. The second man in is always going for a strip. Old Blue, you've seen them successful a couple of times today with that as well. Turning over the ball into contact, you know, one of the biggest things you got to do is just maintain possession of the ball as you go into deck. Doesn't matter, you know, you want to break the gain line, but more important than breaking the gain line is maintaining possession of your ball. That way you can recycle it. Hit with another phase. And now we have the line out going to Old Blue. Brown with the throw. Looks to go up nice and deep. Higgins does a good job of pulling that ball back. Now looks to have a rolling maul. Old Blue finds their form. Fantastic job of getting that ball back and finding their form. You've seen them bounce out and around, and just great awareness there. And you just see them walking it straight through, getting nice. Now they originally were nice and long and lean, so it was hard, making it difficult. Now they're coming back out. And now Birdie with the drop kick, and it's useful. Fantastic use of the maul there. Tie in all the Mystic River defenders. Nobody's thinking of a drop goal. Birdie just sits right back in the pocket, slots it over, 24-13. That's pretty dangerous. When you can do that, you know, you just bring the ball in, set up the line out, bring it to the middle of the field. You know, their maul was looking really good, setting up a good form. Nice long maul. And doing a fantastic job. So Tassi spots a little bit of space, tries to get it up, but Bird does a good job of keeping it alive. Oh, but a good counter ruck coming through now from Mystic River. That ball's loose in the back. Brown plays it out to Connor Wallace Sims. Wallace steps one, would-be tackler and Slotman. Good thing. Now back over the head of Collinson. Collinson waits for the bounce, gathers it, gets it out into Tassi. Tassi looking to attack straight up the field. And he loses the handle. Picked up on Michael Sinclair. Michael Sinclair now looking to test up, but tackled well. Matt East and Rice in to clear out the ruck. Rice is going to pass the ball out. Nothing coming. Gets it to a man, throws it to a man behind him, so he gets a standing still. Ball popped out. Rice able to gather it. It was ripped forward. That's why he's able to go. Now Schwartz with the big tackle. I'm sorry, is that McMahon? McMahon with coming straight up and not releasing. So Mystic River doing a good job turning over the ball. Now Tassi's going to go real quick. Smart move by Tassi. He's going to run straight at the captain.
Okay. Captain, come here. All right. Hands are there first. He's good. You're in the way. We're going to march a 10 forward, all right? Take your boys 10 meters, please.
I was coming to speak to you, sir.
Okay.
So a cheeky move by Tassi there, knowing that he had the penalty, tapping and just running straight at the player. Gets himself an extra 10 meters, slows it down. See the captain, Alex Schwartz, there trying to talk with the ref on the penalty. The ref allowing the quick tap and go, and Tassi just taking advantage of that. Now he's going to send it for a ride, and Mystic River now in a good attacking position just outside of their 22.
Mark.
See the Mystic River bench behind. So those guys all warm, wanting to get into this match. 13-24. Mystic River's pretty much been letting it ride with their starters so far. No substitutes coming on for Mystic River yet.
Time's on. Black hook, one step off, please. One step off, thank you.
So now they're looking, they're going to go long to Frazier. Frazier grabs it. Now he's got the ball, he's going to set it to the deck. They're going to set the ruck. Ball out and just off the hands of Hollywood Shermitis. And then Bobby McMahon slips around and slips another tackle. McMahon into space. Dazzle can't bring him down, but O'Driscoll and a nice solid tackle there. But McMahon pops it off the deck to Augsburger. Now Rick Kirkland with the ball in space. Collinson doing well to keep him from going anywhere. And just flick back from Kirkland. And then you have an offsides. That's Giovanni Perez offsides there, getting a little bit of anxious in that breakdown. So you see Tassi Tupu taking the kick. He's from the National University of Samoa, played on the Samoan International Sevens team as well. Also, if you look through this roster, a number of these guys are going to be traveling down this following weekend to Tampa to play in the Elite City, or not Elite City Sevens, as I was. A lot of these guys actually, some of these guys did play in the Elite City Sevens. That was this beginning of September, end of August. So, but they're going to be traveling down to the Halloween Sevens in Tampa. American Rugby Sevens putting on that show. Check out the live stream on USARugbyTV.com if you get the opportunity to see a number of these guys. Now, Kokin has found himself in some space off of a pick and go. He looks at Tess Brown. Wallace Sims does a good job of stopping him. Just short, 5 meters short of the try line. Mystic River needs a try here. This would be fantastic if they were able to pull this off. So now Pono looking, Pono taps, he looks right, pulls it back, dancing, nothing going right. Now he looks to straighten it back up, looks to find himself a little bit of hole. Not there now. Now he's getting it out. That's Big O.D. O'Donnell right there. He's low on the shoulder. He's going straight forward. 3 guys trying to take him down. O.D. and he's over. Chris O'Donnell, the man out of Norwich, the big beard right there, the prop, bad mofo right there, putting it down, 5 points. Mystic River needed that real bad, 18-24 now, and it should be a fairly easy conversion for Tupu right in front of the post. And ladies and gentlemen, we got ourselves a game. It's 20-24 as we look at this replay. You know, 24. Sinclair trying to stop him, Rice trying to stop him, but OD's just a big man. We see the slow-mo in here, and now we get a good view The good drive coming in. He gets a little bit of help there from Rafferty with those nice orange shorts. You can see those undershorts there. Rafferty helps drive him through, and now it's 20-24. So plenty of time left now for Mystic River to get it down. They keep up this pace. You know, they weren't able to do much on offense in the first half. You know, they were knocking on the door a couple times the first half, and now they're just firing away, running all downhill. Kokinda with a nice pick there, set it up. You know, nobody home in A gap for Old Blue. They pick and go and get it straight down.
Yes.
So 12 minutes left, the ref's telling us. 12 minutes left in this match here. Plenty of time this game, not even close to over. Old Blue at one point, this was an 18-3 match. Let off a lot of points since then.
Yes.
Old Blues
By the tap.
converted one penalty kick and then one drop goal through the boot of Birdie to get them to where they're at now here in this second half. You know, Mystic River, their offense has found its form. So another nice kick out back into Wallace Sims. He's going to put it on the boot. He's going to chase it down now. He's got Glenn out there on his right-hand side, giving good chase. Thrown back into Tassi. Tassi's looking for space. Finds it in behind Birdie. Birdie's going to let it bounce. No pressure, no man coming on, so he's going to take his time, step up, gather himself. Nice kick. Fantastic kick. James Bird, that's why he's one of the best fly halves in American rugby right now, hands down. So the kick was taken behind the 22. So it was kicked directly in the touch by Birdie, so it's going to be a line out just on the other side of the 50. Michael Bazzo with the throw from Mystic River. He's out of Bill Ricca originally. Chris Frazier now going up and getting the ball. Rafferty in to secure it. And now Mystic River gets themselves an offsides penalty here. So you hear the guys asking for Tassi to get him out of here, give him a good line out. So you see the Old Blue bench there and Luke Hume on the sideline in that nice furry coat that he's got there with the nice hood. I don't know if it's that cold yet, Luke. But fantastic seeing him on the pitch last week against Boston. You know, taking it easy this week, giving Connor Wallace Sims a run while he's resting his groin that he pulled. So Mystic River going up, fairly decent in their lineouts. Old Blue has stolen some of them so far today. Able to read them well. But Ratty goes up first pod, takes it down nicely into Hollywood. Hollywood's going to have a run right at Birdie. Birdie takes him down nicely. We get that nice aerial view from our drone. Pono now looks to go behind. Gets the ball out wide. And it's just pass not coming off. O'Driscoll able to pick it up though, but taken into touch. We haven't seen Collinson get any clean ball yet today. You know, that's been unfortunate. He gets clean ball with some space, and he's a danger man. He's got to see a clean pair of heels, just going straight for the try. But all these passes to him so far have been either behind him or been these high hanging passes that has allowed the defense to close down the space.
Coach! Bind! Set!
Oh, you look at that nice scrum from Old Blue. Old Blue is just looking fantastic in the scrum, but Sean Rafferty able to dig it out and roll out with the 8-man pick and go. Ball out now for Roan into Pono. Pono looks to get into Dazzle. Dazzle straightens up after one step. Now they're moving forward. Mystic River doing a good job of moving forward. Now they're going to come left through O'Donnell, the man who just scored the try. He's going to go in. Taking a deck game now, bringing the ball back in. They're looking to swing it through Hollywood. Hollywood taken down right away. Doesn't make the gain line. Ball now out from Roan into McKenna. McKenna chopped down. Again, now out to Pono. Pono looks to go back inside. Now he looks to set O'Driscoll, and O'Driscoll comes back across the defense. Sets it in. Ruck is there. Ball back out to the left. Diego now trying to make something happen. But Old Blue defense again, the stingy defense of Old Blue doing a good job now. They're scrambling over. You see them shifting into Slotman. So now Tassi trying to stretch it around the other direction.
Can you go to your touches on that, sir? No.
So we got a penalty now here. Now this is an interesting decision here for Mystic River.
So it was 7.5.
So we got 7.5 minutes left right now. Do they go for points or do they go for touch? So you see Schwartz trying to tell him it was his foot, not his hand that was in there.
Head up, let's go. We don't finish straight.
So I still haven't seen a call. Looks like Mystic's going to go for touch here. Or points. They're talking about it. Now they're going to go for points. Smart decision here. Should be a fairly simple kick for Tassi. He has missed a couple. His has been a little bit wayward today. But this is a great opportunity for them to get a good kick. If we see the angle here, almost directly in front of the post. You know, this beautiful facility here at Bakerfield at Columbia University here in the Bronx. Columbia University, great host to Old Blue. Old Blue has its roots here at Columbia. You know, Old Blue, excellent host, and it looks like that's gonna be pulled just to the left there. So it's got to come back for 22. So that's 6 points that have been left. You know, almost easy points that you would assume for Tassi that he's missed just to the left of the uprights. The boot not on point for Tassi today. Those are 6 points that Mystic River, you know, could desperately use. So now with the 22, we see Mystic set up to cover the drop. So a nice high long ball. Taken deep just outside of the 22. Tassi gathers it. He looks to have a run now. He looks to find a little bit of space. He slipped a tackle. Tassi's now through. He's got some space. He's got support runners to the outside. The ball out, played out, stolen, and then out to Augsburger, but then knocked on.
We're here. Start time off. We're set.
Sorry?
So we're set.
So it looked like Tassi found himself a little bit of a break there, but just as he's going to deck, I believe it was Bobby McMahon that was over the top that was able to steal that ball out of there, get his hands in before the ruck was formed, and just dig that ball back. Fantastic work there by the flanker.
Hey, you gotta break off left.
Coach!
So 5 minutes left in this match. Mystic River down by 4 points.
Set!
So see the scrum, a little bit of instability again coming from the scrum of Old Blue, but they're able to get the ball out before the referee blows it up. Now they're looking to go to the left. Kicked it nice and deep. Ball bouncing around on the deck. Frazier picks it up, gets it across to Tassi. Tassi now looks up, gets it into Hollywood, and Hollywood knocks it on. Unfortunate there for Mystic River. The counterattack was on. Collinson had space, but once again, Collinson not able to get the ball to
Stay
hand.
straight through that, all right? Yes, they're going to get the same one, all right? Okay.
Joe Shermitis just knocks on the ball.
Standing up every time.
Keep the back straight, keep the head in.
I'm standing up the whole time.
Yeah. There's a mark here.
Lowest guy in the scrum, son.
You're fucking standing up every time.
You see Baza. You see Baza. The tight head going back and forth there.
Coach!
Love having this mic on the referee here. Mike Kelly also. Great voice on the microphone here, and part of the Next Level Rugby production helping us out.
I need your shoulders over your hips, not below.
Yeah.
No problem. There's the mark here.
Yep. Too low. Sir, time run it. Like, sir, we got 4 minutes. Go.
Heads in, please.
Please, thank you. Squeeze.
Seconds.
Hey, right here.
So Gabe Perrone
Coach!
accusing Old Blue of stalling.
Fine!
And Old Blue with a great attacking platform right now. Their scrum has been all sorts of, when they can get it together and get the ball to the back of the scrum, they've been able to make some things happen. So now Augsburger comes out to the left, hits it onto his backs. Ball taken right in. That might have been Giovanni Perez.
Over, OD, OD.
Not Connor Wallace Sims, I'm sorry, on the take. So now the ball turned over well by Mystic River. They're getting out of danger. They're looking to go up. Ball out to Perone. Perone looking to test that outside with Tassi. Tassi now looking to get a little bit of space. Advantage has gained. The ref was playing it. Now they're playing on to close to the touchline. So it's going to be a knock-on by Old Blue.
Didn't get a number off him, man. No, it was a knock-on back here. You gained advantage. Knock-on here. Yes, sir. Scrum here. Okay. Much better. Thank you.
Yeah. See ya. Second time we standing up, straight past. Go, boys. Dig deep.
So we listen into the chatter going on.
Second, sir.
Augsburger communicating back with Birdie.
No. Gentlemen.
A lot of chatter coming in from the sidelines here at the referee.
We are here.
We got one job. Hey.
All right. The mark is here. We're going to have the scrum.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Time's on the whistle. 2 minutes.
So we will be set again for a Mystic River scrum. My name is Ryan Ginty. I'll be doing your play-by-play. We'll call my color commentary, my co-color commentator Mike Kelly, also reffing the game here, pulling double duties for us. Oh, nice. Gabe Perone not able to handle the ball. Now Old Blue has turned it over. They got the ball. Bobby McMahon's got it. He's going to run straight ahead. But met by Kakinda.
Good drive.
You see, great counter run coming in there. Kakinda and Sir Midas blowing it up. Slotman able to pull the ball back. Now they're looking to stretch it wide. Quick hands through. Now Collinson's got it. Again, he's got the ball behind him. So he's always having to grab that ball at a standstill. Not able to catch it and move. And Evan O'Driscoll now gets it out there. Dazzo now, he's stretching the sideline. He looks to slow it up right now. And he just takes a bad angle and makes an easy covering tackle there. Connor Wallace-Sims easily able to take him into touch. So lineout's going to go to Old Blue. Dazzo going in and slowing down and staying a little bit too close to that sideline. You know, you got to cut it back in at some point. You get out there, you got to realize you're not going to go forward anymore. You got to cut it straight back infield. Avoid the touchline. The touchline never misses a tackle. So they're looking to go long. Doing a good job of going long. Augsburger with the ball now. Birdie then hits it into McMahon. McMahon takes one step, slides it in, but stood up by Hollywood. Hollywood's trying to grab the ball out of there. So it's got a maul, and it looks like they've done a good job of holding it up. And that's going to be a turnover. Mystic's done a good job of turning the ball over.
36 seconds.
So 36 seconds to go here. 24-20. Mystic River with the feed. This game is not over. They're just over the 50. We've seen them put together a couple of consistent phases of attack here. They're explosive. You know, all the pressure now is on this Old Blue defense to hold this lead. 36 seconds left by the time this play is gone. Next stoppage will probably be the end of the game. So the ball now taken out to the right. Now they're looking to get it into. Constance finally got it. Well, Augsburg does a good job of tying him up with Sinclair. Ball played out by Perron. They're attacking the same side. Big Dave McKenna getting a little bit of help. He's close to the touchline there, and that's dangerous, and that is not where you want to be. And that's going to be the end of the game. Mystic River opting to attack on the weak side there. You know, probably not the best decision. You know, time's out, you're going to run to the touchline, and then it's going to make it easy for that defense to come over. So we're going to finish out this game. Old Blue holds on 24-20. They took an early lead. It was 18-0 before the kick from Tassi right before the half. Brought it 18-3 going into the half. Then the second half, it's been pretty much all Mystic River, you know, doing a great job. You had one penalty kick through the boot of Birdie. He was also able to hit a droppy. That gave him the 6 points that you see right here. 2 scores coming on the way, though, from Chris O'Donnell and from Chris Frazier for Mystic River, but not enough to get the job done. So it's 20-24, Old Blue on top here at home at Baker Field. One of the best teams here playing in the country, doing a great job. For Next Level Rugby, USA Rugby, the American Rugby Premiership, and rugby players everywhere, my name is Ryan Ginty. We thank you for tuning in. Stay tuned. We got a lot more action to cover for November 7th. we'll be up for a triple header. We're going to do Friday, Life at Boston, Saturday, Old Blue at Nyack, and then Sunday, Life at Boston Irish Wolfhounds at the ICC in Canton, Massachusetts. So stay tuned. Next Level Rugby, bringing you the best coverage of rugby here on the East Coast. For Next Level Rugby, I'm Ryan Ginty, and we're out.